Okay. Hi, good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well.
Yes, thank you.
So, first of all, I want to appreciate everybody. We're still at 170 subscribers on YouTube. We had we've started recording our video chats and we are uploading them on YouTube now. So in case you missed it, you don't really have to depend on the audio alone. You can now watch the video also. So I guess that's a good one. This recording also is going to be uploaded on YouTube afterwards. So you guys check it out after this recording. All right. So what we're going to check out today is how to trade using Bybit. And we have a Bybit expert with us. His name is Timi. Real quick, he's going to be teaching us how to use Bybit and the best ways to make profits while trading using Bybit. All right. So Timi is a part of our community. Let's and ask any questions that we have to ask, and he will definitely answer. All right. So over to you, Mr. Timi.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Timi, and I appreciate the opportunity being here to teach you about how to use Bybit Exchange. I wouldn't like to reach most. I wouldn't like to waste much of you guys' time, so I'd like to go straight to the main topic, the main business of the day. So I'll be sharing my screenshot with this. So I believe you all can see what is on my screen. So this is what the exchange looks like. And I believe a few of us must have heard about or belong to some exchange such as Binance and the rest. So, and you might be wondering, what's this Bybit exchange all about and why should I join this exchange? You might be asking these questions. So I'll just be showing you quickly what are the benefits or what you stand to benefit when you join this exchange called Bybit. Go to a fresh new page, show how the logins and page look like and how to sign up and every other thing you need before you can use the exchange. So basically, Bybit is what's it called? It's a currency exchange that allows you trade spot or derivatives. What that simply means that come on this exchange. Instead of ordering your coin in a wallet, you can just fund your wallet or your account with Bitcoin, USDT, or Ethereum and do short to long-term trade on your account. So the exchange was created in the year 2018, and you might be wondering, where could you get such information? You could just check that on CoinGecko. So you could see the credibility of the exchange, so you won't be scared that, oh, this is not a scam exchange, or hope my money is safe. So you can just come to this option called exchange and you will see that there. So when you can just click on spots, so automatically it shows you the list of exchange and it shows you their trust score. So Bybit happens to be number 34 with a trust score of 8. So you can see for yourself that it's actually a very trusted exchange and it's also doing a lot of volume. So let's go back to the main page of the exchange. So although I have signed in into my account, but I'll be showing you how you could create an account using so we're using Bluetooth mode, so I can do that for you guys to see. I want to believe you guys can still see what I'm showing on my screen. So yeah, here we have it. So I'll be showing you guys how to sign up on Bybit. So to sign up, you just come here, click on the sign up button. So it asks you for your email, your password, and referral code. So there's currently a campaign going on Bybit, which allows you to earn up to $30 if you use a referral code, which I'll be posting in the chat really soon. So once you do that, when you create your account, you are required to do a minimum deposit of $10. So after doing that minimum deposit of $10, you're required to trade at least the spot or the derivative, what's it called, pairs. And after doing that, you will earn yourself a first time bonus of $30 into your Bybit wallet. So after that, after doing that, after filling this form, then you can then go back to, then you'll be taken to this home page here that looks like this. You'll be taken to the home page that looks like this. What's the next thing to do? You could just simply come to the assets tab and click on sports. For instance, if you have a cryptocurrency in another wallet and you want to send it to your Bybit account, all you need to do is just click on this assets button here, then click on the spot account. So it shows you the list of coins that are available on Bybit. So you just click on the one, whichever one you want to deposit. So if it's, for instance, you want to deposit Bitcoin, you just come here, click on deposit. Once you click on that, it comes here and tells you what you need to know before you can deposit Bitcoin. So you don't make mistakes sending the wrong coin into the wrong address. So after that, you click on acknowledge, or you can easily scan this QR code or copy the Bitcoin wallet and paste it into the wallet you are sending from. Apart from that, if you don't want to send from another wallet, you want to buy Bitcoin yourself on Bybit, you can simply do that using service providers such as third-party service provider and buy Bitcoin such as Paxful. Because currently, Bybit doesn't offer a, what's it called, a peer-to-peer exchange. The only thing you can do is use a third party to buy your coin. So I would advise you to use Paxful. The reason why I'm saying so is because you can't use these exchanges here in Nigeria because of the ban from CBN that doesn't allow you to use bank account or credit to buy bank transfer, which you'll be using Paxful for. So you just click on that. After clicking on that, you input the amount you want to buy, whichever amount you want to buy, whether 10,000 or more. As you can see, the minimum is 5,000. So you input that. After doing that, you click on agree the agreement, then you click on proceed and continue. So it automatically opens a new tab. So once it takes you to this tab, it's redirecting you to Paxful's website. So you need to do a security check. The reason why I'm showing this step is just for people that are, they want to purchase crypto themselves. They don't have crypto in any other wallet. So I'm just showing these guidelines for you to understand how you can do it using Bybit. So now we're on Paxful site. So once you get here, they'll ask you to log in if you have an account. You input your email, then you see the select the payment method, then you review the offers available. After doing that, you set a password, then you start the trade. That's by the way. So let's go back to the main business of the day, which is how to trade derivative on Bybit or spot. So what are derivatives? Derivatives are just contracts that allows you to trade any of these pairs using leverage. So the difference between derivative and spot trading is the fact that spot trading, you are not provided with leverage. Meanwhile, derivative trading, you are provided with leverage. So for instance, if you have deposit of maybe $10 in your account and you want to trade derivative, you can actually use your $10 to trade as much as $50 worth of coin, which you don't have in your account. So that's just the difference between using spot and derivative whenever you want to trade. So when you get to this page, don't be confused though. Don't be scared. Don't start wondering what is all this stuff all about. What you just simply need to do is just do your analysis on the chart. Basically, I believe most of you guys must have known how to do analysis already. So you just do analysis probably from higher time frame down to lower time frame and see what's going on in the market before you make your decision. So take for instance now, this is a Bitcoin chart. So you just do your analysis, draw your levels of support, resistance, your trend line, then you look at your candlestick patterns, then go to lower time frame to confirm if the market is either going to buy or sell before you take a trade. So after for you to reach to come to this tab here that has isolated long and short. You can see my cursor here. You come there, you click on whichever order type you want to use, either limit order or market order you want to use to enter into the market. Price point you want to enter at. Take for instance, if you did an analysis and you are biased that Bitcoin is either going to go up or it's going to sell. After doing your analysis, you have to make sure that the order you want to use, you've selected it either limit or market order. If you're using market order, you are going to be filled instantly. But if you're using limit order, you're required to input a certain price at which you want your order to be filled out. So for instance now, we saw that there has been a very strong push in price in Bitcoin. So that means there's a tendency for Bitcoin price to keep falling till it gets to a significant level of support, whichever way you decide. I'm not giving a financial advice. I'm just using this as an example.
Sorry, Timi.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something that if you're listening to this and you have any questions, because I know that Timi is going a little fast, please feel free to ask your questions in the chat today so that we can attend to them so that we don't have to go too far and then now ask the question and draw us back. So if you have any questions, ask it now while he talks, all right? You can go on.
All right, thank you very much. So as I said earlier, you have to be very sure what you want to do in the market. For instance, now we've seen a very strong bearish push in the market. We've seen a lot of bear candles form in the market. So you might actually be saying, oh, Bitcoin has been selling and you want to join the sales. So whichever one you prefer, or you might actually just say, oh, the sales have happened and it might be too late to enter. Just 605 or whichever, just increase the price or click here and automatically the price will show at this other price. If you are not satisfied, you just adjust the price yourself and just put the price in. If that's the price you want to get through that, then you also have to make sure that you are sure about the amount you want to mix in the market, because you don't want to mix all your coin at once in the market. So most of the time, I use around 10 to 25% of my at least maybe 90% or some 5% more to take other trades, and I can win them because of risk to reward advantage. So take for instance now, I want to use 10% of my wallet, although I don't have Bitcoin in my wallet at the moment. That's why it's showing 0. But once you make your deposit to your account, you instantly see the amount you are risking in the market. And once you see that, you then set your, what's it called, your TP and stop loss by clicking this buy long with TP and stop loss. Then you impute the level you want to take your profit at, or the level you want to get stopped out if the price doesn't go in your direction. And after doing that, you click on open long. Then after you've done that, automatically you'll be seeing your position or your order here at this point, at this down part of the chart, which tells you how much you have realized in profit or how much you are losing at that point in time. So that's just that about how to trade on Bybit. But if you are a novice trader or you are still a beginner trader and you are not so familiar with how to use leverage, or you don't want to take that risk of using leverage, you might just come to the spot section here and trade using the spot section, which is this point here. You just click on the coin you want to trade, and you just search for the coin you want to trade, and you click on it, either ETH or Mana or Sand or Cardano or Ripple or Polkadot. So whichever one you want to, click on it. Then if you want to exchange your coin, you can actually come and do that. You can do that here as well using this spot tab, exchanging of coin. And that's that on how to trade on Bybit. If you have any question, please let me know.
I have a question.
All right.
So, first of all, what is the difference between a market order and a limit order?
Okay. So basically, market orders are orders that, when executed, your price is the current market price. When filled out, you want to be filled at the current market price. While limit orders are just pending orders. That is, you don't want to be filled at that current market price. You want price to get to a certain point before your order gets filled. Take for instance now, if, for example, you want to take a buy position and you want to use a limit order, that means you're expecting price to either come a bit downwards before you take that buy position upward. That's the difference between market order and limit order. That's just it, basically, nothing else. Limit orders are pending orders, while market orders are instant executions.
Okay, but on can we, on this Bybit now, can we take market or limit orders on the spots also, on spot trades?
Yes, definitely. The options are available on spot trade also. You can just, I'm going to show you that now. I'm going to show you that. You guys that one. So this is, it's just the way the derivative is. This is a spot section. You have the limit order, you have the market order, then you have the conditional. The conditional is stop limit. That's what it means. That's just it.
Okay.
And also, before I forget, Bybit being a upcoming exchange, because there's a lot of competition in the market, and they are trying as much as possible to increase the daily volume that they have in their exchange. They are currently running a lot of campaign, and I'll be sharing a few of them with you guys too, so you could actually see one of the reasons why it's good to join this exchange, because you stand to benefit from this campaign if you open an account with them. One of the campaigns they are doing currently is the referral and roll campaign, whereby, take for instance, I refer you to join Bybit, you use my referral link, we stand a chance to either win 1 Bitcoin or 2,000 USDT in lucky draws. And there's the what's it called? The offer is started since November 26 and ends December 17. And trust me, you don't want to miss such an offer, because it's not something you come by easily in other exchanges. And there's a grand prize of 20,000 worth of USDT. So trust me, this is something you guys would like to try for yourself. All you just need to do is just use my referral link. Once you use my referral link, then we toss the dice, we roll the dice, then we stand a chance to win from the reward available. All the details are available. All the details are available. And if you're interested, I will share the link with you as well after this Zoom class. Please, if there's any other question, please let me know so I can answer. I could attend to them.
All right. Any questions from anybody? People who have always had questions to ask and always come to the classes on Fridays and Wednesdays and Mondays. This is your opportunity to ask questions now. We have an expert here in our midst.
Please don't be shy. There are different things to benefit when you use Bybit. They even have a what's it called? The Wi-Fi account that I think you can use to invest, just like DeFi.
But my issue with these exchanges, though, is that sometimes they, especially Bybit now, you require KYC to be able to make withdrawals.
No, actually, KYC is not required. The thing is, the reason why they ask for KYC is when you start making large or huge withdrawals, just for preventing anti-money laundering. It's a centralized exchange, and all these what's it called, government authorities or security exchanges are always monitoring what is going on and trying to make sure that people are not using crypto for illegal activities. So that's why they make sure that once you are a user that is trading or making use of their exchange for huge volumes, up to 50 BTC, they will require you to do KYC, so there will not be issues. That's when KYC is necessary. But for someone that is not trading as huge volumes as much as 50 BTC, KYC is not necessary. It's not compulsory, in fact. You can trade on Bybit, deposit and withdraw on Bybit as you want. And also, yeah, that reminds me as well. Bybit, unlike other exchange, is very secure. And one of the reasons why I say it's very secure is that on other exchange, for instance, take for instance Binance. There was a time, I think that was in 2019 when Binance got hacked, and I think they took a very huge sum of money from Binance. But on Bybit, I doubt if that can ever happen, because they have certain times of the day whereby they allow exchange. And the reason why they do this is because most of the coins on the exchange is in a cold wallet. So the times for exchange are within 8 a.m. in the morning, 4 p.m. and 12 midnight. So those are the times when exchanges are what's it called, confirmed. So that means if, for instance, during the morning you couldn't meet up with the 8 a.m. withdrawal time, and you make an exchange after 8 o'clock, before 4 o'clock, they would have confirmed your what's it called, your withdrawal, and you get your withdrawal. So this is to prevent cases whereby someone's what's it called, gets hacked, or someone's account gets vulnerable and someone tries to withdraw from your account. You know that within 8, 4, and 12, there's no how they can withdraw that money. So you, at least before that time, if you are a conscious or you're a very conscious person, you must have checked your account and see if anything has gone wrong or something like that. And I will advise you guys to set up two-factor authentication. What is two-factor authentication? It's just for security reasons. So in case someone can easily guess your password or someone knows your password, they can't even access your account because of the two-factor authentication sets. So every time you log into a new device, you'll be required to to input a 6-digit code and OTP, the one-time password, to log into your account. That's just it. So those are means of securing your account against hackers or anybody that might have seen your password or know where you kept it or something like that, or vulnerabilities on your own part. So please, I would appreciate if you guys ask me questions. Any questions you want to ask, you can ask them now. And I'll be sharing the referral link shortly, so you guys can sign up on Bybit using the referral link. And if by any means you guys are shy and you don't have a question to ask now, or you want to ask me some other questions later, I'll be dropping my Telegram handle, and I'll be also dropping Mr. T's Telegram handle, so you could ask any of us any questions you wish to ask us privately on Telegram. So someone said, why Bybit? Well, currently for me, I would tell you reasons why you should buy this is because of they are more flexible than other exchanges. Like Binance, for instance, now Binance requires KYC automatically. You can't use any service on Binance if you are not verified. But Bybit is not as strict as that. And currently, they are open to new users. They offer a lot of promotions to new users. So that's one of the advantages of using Bybit. If you ask me, though. So this is my Telegram handle in case you have any questions to ask. And I'll be dropping Mr. Steve's what's it called, Telegram handle as well. So if you have any other questions, you can ask us on Telegram. Hello, Mr. T. So, in the absence of questions, I think we can call it a day and we'll get to talk some other time. One more thing, I'll be sharing with you a channel in case you want to get more info about what are the benefits you start to get from Bybit. So I'll be sharing the link with you guys in the chat section so you guys can. Wow. Serious.
All right. I didn't know how to communicate to you.
I didn't mute you also, but I said I muted you. Everybody's on. You are allowed to unmute yourself. I didn't.
Anyway, yes. So, the question that somebody was asking earlier on about why Bybit specifically, is right now it sounds like the only thing that we really stand to gain from Bybit is the referrals, of which some other exchanges actually have better referral packages. So it seems like that's the only.
No, apart from the referrals, they have other campaigns. I shared now. I shared this refer and then roll. Let me look for that and come in. Just give me a minute. They have other campaigns. We can see that when you go to their blog section, blog.bybit.com, you see Africans in what's new. You see the campaigns or the benefits you stand to get from them. Oh, really, please. You see, you have this Shark Games, then up to 111 USDT, win an iPhone 13 Pro Max. These are things that you might not see on all other exchanges. You can even view other posts. So. Promotions.
Does this exchange, do they have?
You have this rule where you can invite a friend and team up for a price what 1 Bitcoin or 222 USDT price. So the other things they have ongoing. You can see this ongoing. These are what's it called, campaigns, activities you can participate in and earn for yourself. You see, teach crypto and earn this ongoing. This as well. These are for South African users. So there are several other things you can, different what's it called, activities going on Bybit currently. So it's just for you to decide, oh, can I participate in this activity? Can I team up with certain individuals to end these what's it called, these prizes together, then you share it. So that's just it. So you can ask your question, Mr. T, because we have a limited time left for the Zoom class to end. It's just 5 minutes left.
All right. So what I wanted to ask is, I've been trading for a while now, and when I'm trading using Binance, sometimes when there is heavy volatility in the market, Binance will stop, will start malfunctioning, so to speak. There was one time I was trading using Binance, and for like a couple of hours, my wallet was reading 0.000. So, and it has happened a couple of times. I'm just wondering if Bybit is different. Yes.
Yeah, sure. That doesn't occur on Bybit. That's why I said when there's huge volatility in the market or huge volume in the market and people are trying to transact, probably exchange their coin or do this or do that, Binance do malfunction, which is not something you find on Bybit. You can't find that on Bybit because they make sure to have enough liquidity at every point in time in their, in their cold storage. So there's no problem of this liquidity, or probably you can't close an order at a certain price you want. No, they don't. That's why they have time for withdrawal, which is 8, 4, and 12 midnight. So that's just it. So it's left for you guys to decide which of the exchange you prefer. For me, if you ask me, I feel Bybit is okay. And the interface is very easy to understand. Like, it's not complicated. There are not too many things on the interface. Okay, if you want to trade sports, you come to the sports section. If you want to trade derivative, which is the same thing as futures on Binance, you come to the derivative section. And in fact, you have 2 options, the USD perpetual or the inverse perpetual. And the difference between USDT is that USDT, you are using USDT as the required capital to trade any of these coins. While inverse perpetual, you need the specific coin you want to trade for you to trade leveraged. So that's just it. Nothing, it's not really complicated. Then you have this section for DeFi, which is called BuyFi. So you just come here, stake your coin. If you don't want to stake your coin, you can mine whichever, or you can join the launch pool. So you can provide liquidity, whatever, for the token you want to stake. So that's just it. And you can even come here, find and learn more about them. They have a section for Bybit Learn, Help Center, blog, reward, referral, affiliates. They even have a launch pad set. So if a new project is coming up, they can launch the project here and you can actually participate in it early. So that's just it. So this is like an example. We have this virtual 3D project that's coming up soon. So the calendar is coming up in 6 days time. So if you want to participate in this project now, you can just come here and find out how you can do that, learn more, and they will tell you what you need to do and how you can participate in that. That's just it. So I think I shared the link on the chat. So if by any chance you people still have more questions or you want to use the referral link, you can join the Telegram channel. You find the referral link there, or you can contact me or Mr. T privately, or you can copy the referral link on the chat already. So that's just that on how to use Bybit. So I feel since we don't have any other questions, I feel we can call it a day and we'll get to meet some other time. Mr. Tio, do you have anything to add?
Somebody asked the final question and person was like, do you need a valid ID to register? And
no, you don't need a valid ID to register. You just need your email and your password, then include the referral ID. That's it. You don't need a valid ID to register. Once you register, you are in already. It's not compulsory you have a valid ID card or verify your account immediately. No, you don't.
All right, sounds great. Guys, remember something, that none of this is financial advice. Always make sure to do your own research before you delve into anything. You always want to do your research before you do anything. That's how you make it in the crypto space. All right. I think that's all we've got for today. I guess we'll see you next week. All right. Thanks everybody for coming, and bye for now.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.